Hey, what's going on, guys? Sinister.forest here. Welcome back to the channel. If you have seen Stranger Things Season 4, Volume 2, you will know, unfortunately, it was Eddie. Based off my last video, Please Not Eddie Munson, I was extremely disappointed with the outcome of Eddie, but he died a hero, he died a badass, and he will forever be one. I wanted to wait about 2 weeks before posting this video just in case people haven't seen it, but honestly, you can't go anywhere on social media without seeing something about Stranger Things or Eddie or things like that. So finally, I'm posting this. And yes, I do have a little action figure of Eddie. I found it at Walmart. It's really, really cool. So before I get started with the video, I want to know, who is your favorite character from the Stranger Things series? It can be from any season, big or small role, doesn't matter. Just comment a name, let me know what you guys think. So I've been asked why has Eddie Munson become my favorite character, and honestly, it's incredibly simple. In high school, for me at least, I was kind of geeky. I was like a little punk at the same time, but I was also very true to my friends, and I feel like I just related to his character a lot. Maybe a little bit more of me wishes I was more like Eddie was, because I was more into like the emo phase. He's more of like a heavy metal character, not an emo character by any means. But still, I related to his character an awful lot, and it made it that much more difficult when he died in the series. Now, a lot of people, including myself, are speculating that maybe Eddie is not dead. Okay, so the Duffer brothers have come out and confirmed the fact that Eddie has died, unfortunately, and it sucks. It really does suck. However, they didn't necessarily say anything about another form of Eddie. So this theory has been buzzing around my head since July 1st. I kid you not. First of all, I cried like a baby, and then I immediately started searching whether or not he survived or not, or whether he's going to be back. And right now, the only thing that Joseph Quinn is saying is that he has no idea. It's a big maybe, and he's going to be mad if they don't bring him back. But that doesn't necessarily mean that they are going to. Now, the Duffer brothers have said that you cannot die from a demo bat bite, but you can bleed out. He bled out. That's how he died. And they've confirmed that. But everywhere across the internet, and including in my own twisted little mind, we started thinking about the possibility of Eddie becoming Kas, not Steve. Remember when Steve got bit in Volume 1 of Season 4? Everybody was speculating that Steve was going to become Kas, but that's not. He didn't die. It's Eddie. Kas, if you guys don't know about Dungeons & Dragons, and I will post this little image here, if you look, Kas has a lot of similarities to Eddie. The long hair, the kind of smolder that they both share, and at the same time, the concept art that's on the side there shows like a spiked shield. Okay, does that look familiar? Kas is said to be Vecna's lieutenant, and he's also a vampire lord. Vampire bats, okay? It does make sense. It really does. Now, the thing is that Kas ultimately betrays Vecna in the end and ends up killing him. So almost like as if he has a change of heart. Now, in the game Dungeons & Dragons, it's actually his sword, the sword of Kas, that tells him, kill Vecna. I want his power. Now, there's a lot of things that kind of support this theory, actually, instead of just being completely far-fetched and kind of way off. The first thing is going to be Eddie's performance of Master of Puppets. In that song, it says, "Obey your master." Well, he's calling the Demobats. He's basically saying, obey your master. Like, come over here and let the rest of the gang do their thing. And the Demobats come. They listen. Okay. Now, that part may actually seem a little far-fetched, but it still does make sense if you think about it. Eddie also has tattoos of bats here. Could it just be because he's a metalhead? Maybe he just really likes bats. Is he the Batman? Was it a foreshadow from his death? No one knows. If you also look at the bottom or the back of his arm here, it almost looks like a bat head, and then like it kind of comes down to like a something else, and we can't make out what it is. Could it be the sword of Kas? Is he going to end up becoming Kas and betraying Vecna in the end, helping Eleven? Could be. Now, Millie Bobby Brown and Noah Schnapp, the ones that play Eleven and Will, have said that the Duffer brothers are kind of sensitive Sallies, and they can't really kill off anybody. And I do kind of see that because of what happened with Hopper and okay, I think it's really just Hopper. But I mean, they were going, I heard like a thing that they were supposed to kill off Steve in like the first season. Everybody suddenly liked him, so they ended up not doing that. But as for Bob, Alexi, Billy, Barb, Benny, they're all gone. Now, I don't want the Duffer brothers to bring back Eddie just because he's a fan favorite. It would make sense if it was the Kas theory, and he would end up helping to kill Vecna and somehow maybe getting his name cleared so he can just freaking graduate. And the fact that he told Dustin never change could be onto something, right? There have been subreddits, TikToks, all kinds of things on Tumblr, Twitter that actually do support this theory. Everybody believes in this theory greatly, and the Duffer brothers haven't denied it. So perhaps we can see Eddie again. Another thing that really kind of got to me in the series was Max. Okay, I did not expect us to lose Max. And when 11 kind of got that random resurrection power and brought Max back to life, I mean, that's cool, but she's in a coma. She's brain dead. She can't move. So it's bittersweet because like we got her back, but she's not here. So a lot of fans are also thinking, well, maybe 11 can learn of Eddie's heroic deeds and maybe resurrect him, bring him back to life. Now, this last little piece is something that I kind of noticed that I know is going to be a little bit far-fetched, but this image of Eddie here, you'll kind of notice that's like, there's almost like, with the contrast and the colors, there's like two different sides of Eddie's face. One seems a little bit more on like the calm, normal side, and then the other kind of seems more like a flared out hair. So I'm thinking Eddie and Kas in the same picture. I don't know, it's extremely far-fetched. It's probably very stupid, but I still might be onto something. Still, with all these unanswered questions and things that we really want to know about, we are unfortunately going to have to wait until 2024, I think it was, that Stranger Things 5 will finally be back to us. So a whole 2 years of pondering and what ifs and possible teaser trailers. It just seems very frustrating, but we'll survive, we'll manage. So what do you guys think? Do you guys think that Eddie is still alive? Do you think he's going to transform into Kas? Do you think he's going to kill Vecna? Or is he just kind of gone? Let me know what you guys think, because I'm really interested in your guys' opinions on this, and maybe if you guys support the same theory that I do, would be pretty cool. So for my next couple videos, I do want to bring you guys a little bit more of a new kind of a content, and I want to start reading short horror stories that I find online that I think are kind of scary, a little bit more on the random side, or maybe if I think that they're not super good, but you guys might, I want to read those for you guys right here on the channel. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I had some people say that they'd be interested in seeing that kind of content, so your wish is my command. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I do appreciate the constant support from you guys. Make sure to like, subscribe, share, hit that notification bell so you guys can see exactly when I post. I'm still trying to do that every week for you guys, so you guys won't miss awesome videos like this one and the one that I just made about the black phone. Go check that out if you haven't already. Anyways, thank you guys so much. Be looking for that new content, and I will see you guys for the next one.